Hello, this is Caelum Frazer, and this is my screencast for my final year project as part of my Critical and Contextual Studies module. A short description of my project includes an analysis on popular films' dependency on special effects as part of mise en scène. Mise en scène translates from French as setting the stage. It is the arrangement of scenery and stage properties. In film, it refers to everything in front of the camera, such as sets, props, lighting, costumes, actor blocking, and shot composition, which gives the overall effect of how it all comes together for the audience. However, I will be adding special effects to mise en scène, as it is a major necessary part of that technique that is used in popular films today. I aim to analyse the dependency of popular films relying on special effects as part of mise en scène. How special effects can go under the title of mise en scène as a film technique that popular films are using. My objectives include to discuss special effects as part of mise en scène, a vital role in filmmaking. My second objective is to identify some popular films that rely on special effects. For example, 20th Century Fox movie Avatar, which is the highest grossing film of all time to date. And my second film, Marvel Studios' Avengers Endgame, the second highest grossing film to date. My third objective is to analyse the role of special effects in these two films. My first literature source is looking at Mise en Scène French Theatre Now by the authors Annie Sparks, Annie Stephenson, and David Bradby. Reading this source, I will be given further insights into mise en scène and the techniques that are used to direct the scene and the stage in front of the camera. After reading this source, I will have a better understanding of mise en scène, what techniques are considered part of it, and its vital role in film, in order to allow me to look at other techniques such as special effects in film, and to get a clearer insight and perspective of why they are needed in popular films. My second literature source is Film and Television Special Effects Production based on Modern Technology from the perspective of Statistical Machine Learning by the author Yi Wang. This source looks at challenges and the role that post-production technology experiences. Based on modern technology analysis, the role of special effects production technology in film and television production is analysed, which would strengthen my related research in this topic, which can give me further insight into my research of the role of special effects in popular films and why it is demanded so much and why it is so heavily depended on. My third literature source is the book Notions of Genre, Writings on Popular Film Before Genre Theory by Barry Keith Grant and Melissa Kurtz. This source is to help me analyse popular films as a film genre. A lot of writing in film studies published today can be seen as genre criticism. Notions of Genre has gathered important writing on film genre and genre films, which studies film history, film theory, cultural studies, and popular culture. Reading this book will help me understand popular films as a genre. This visual source is important because it shows how special effects is needed and how this film Avatar relies heavily on special effects. It needs special effects to create and show the new species and characters this film holds and possesses. Under the use of CGI, green screen, etc., we are brought a very realistic image and portrayal of these characters that would have not been brought forward by your standard mise-en-scene techniques. Without special effects, this film would not be able to produce a piece like this as such as high standard and quality to please the audience. In my second visual source from the film Avatar, we are introduced to new environments, plants against new species, organisms, new spectacular views that are all brought to life by visual effects. The composition of the background is very interesting. It's broken up into different parts, such as forests, mountains, water, and plants and moving creatures that are brought to life by visual effects. And without these special effects, the film would not be able to show the audience what way it wants to portray the film visually. For my third visual source, I am taking a scene from Marvel Studios' Avengers Endgame, where we can see the majority of the cast and characters that have been introduced in Marvel's films in the past 10 years. We are introduced to an incredible high amount of characters and spaceships and portals that are bringing in even further numbers of characters heading into battle. We see special abilities and powers these characters hold, such as the giant figure known as Ant-Man. Without special effects, these visuals would not be able to be brought to life in this aesthetic, pleasing way for the audience. These show how this film really depended on special effects to tell its story. And why is this relevant to me? Well, it is important for me to look into this aspect of film and animation to understand the importance of someone with necessary skills in special effects and the role they play in this contemporary practice. It is important to understand and get to learn more why and how special effects are becoming a more necessary, wanted technique in film. And by researching this, it will help me to gather more information about special effects and surrounding topics so I can use them in my own work and practice. My next few steps regarding my final year project include taking notes of important dates, writing them down on a calendar so I will see them and keep an eye on them so I can keep up with them. I intend to keep attending my tutorials with Fiona every 2 weeks as they are very helpful for my project, for ideas and such. I plan to set targets with word accounts and I intend to stick by them. This will help me to keep building up my word account in total for my essay. I also will identify sources that are helpful and relevant for my project, which I can use in research and also in my essay.